This is a 663 frame. And we're going to change over to PCB, the switch back and the buttons. So first of all, get the right screwdriver, which I believe is T15. Remove 4 PCB cover screws. I'll just take that off. Then remove 8 PCB screws. PCB cover screws and the PCB screws are exactly the same screws, so don't worry about them being mixed up. And then pull the PCB off. What you'll probably find is the elastomeric strip tend to stick to the PCB. So just take them off. 1, 2, 3. Pink ones go on the outside, black one stays in the centre. This has already got the old sunglass bin on there, so don't worry about that. Pretend this is a whitefire lens part. What you'll need to do is change over the switch plinth. On there's 3 clips. I always tend to use a screwdriver, so if you put a little bit of pressure through the microphone cover there and just gently ease that, and they'll click out. Same for this centre one. A little bit of pressure on the switch pack. There. Yep. And that's out. And it's free. And then you can get rid of this because this is all finished off. And then get your new frame. It's quite simple. This is just the reverse. So these tags fit in there. This basically clips, clip, clip. Yeah, that's clipped in. Turns over. Pink strip. Pink strip. Black strip. Do a close up of that so you can see. It fits in right in that slot there. Yep, black one, same. So that's that. Then just the reverse. So PCB, make sure those 3 are in. PCB just drops on this front. It should fit down to where the PCB mount holes are. And then this is just a case of adding 8 screws. Now you don't need any special tools other than a screwdriver, and these just need to be nipped up, not over tightened. It would help if you don't lose the screw in there. It can be a little bit fiddly. And actually, I always tend to find it's easier if you put the screw on the end of the screwdriver and then stick it in the hole. It's a bit less fiddly. if you've got big sausage fingers like me. Yep. And what you tend to find in this frame is PC-ABS frame. And because the material is slightly tighter for screws than the other frame, which is a PA-ABS frame. So, screws, so just nick these up. You tend to find when they get a little bit tighter. That's that. One thing I should have I'll do a separate video for it. Is to make sure the towers were correctly on the silica mat that's on the PCB, because they can become dislodged. I'll do that as a separate video. So just tighten these up. Then to find, you can feel when it's tightened up. Just nip it up. And so the best thing to do, make sure your workbench is clear, so you don't lose any screws or you don't lose the elastomeric strips. As long as you don't lose any parts, it's pretty straightforward. Right there, and then it's just locating these to the tower there, and then there's 4 screws. And again, probably best to put it on the screwdriver. I tend to find kind of like getting them in place, doing a couple of turns just to make sure they're located correctly before I'll screw them all down, so it gives a chance for the PCB cover to find its home position. And then just tighten these up. Is that tightened? That one. There. And that's it. All done. You should find all the buttons worked properly. Because the elastomeric strips are in there, you should test it. I would say once you install this into your vehicle, just test the lights. Should all work correctly as long as the elastomeric strips in there. I never have a problem. Okay? Thank you.